What's going on, y'all? This Greg. Greg said it. I'll be back with another one here. And y'all might as well just call me whatever Messy Greg said or not. I'm going to tell the truth, y'all. I ran across this real article. I don't know what it was. And it was talking about Cam Ward and how the coach was just giving him some kind of weird, awkward praise. It's like, you don't know how to take it, really. He was talking about how Cam Ward just talk junk while the coach is talking to him. But it's so amazing how he can still remember it. He didn't listen word for crap. And the coach was like, do I need to stop talking? Yeah, I hear you. And he's just talking over the coach. Just talking trash to the team and all that. But he still able to remember the play. I say, oh my, that's a lot of grace. And that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. The hypocrisy. Cam Ward can do whatever he want. His coach can do whatever he want. That's all great. Because that's what it should be, right? Until you don't give the same grace to other people. He don't get name called. He don't get all these things. And people talk race. Okay, but where you race with that? See, some stuff, and there's plenty of stuff in life that's bigger than race. I mean, race is not the biggest thing. It may be the biggest thing. You need to level up. And you see some bigger stuff out there in the race. And that's what you're looking at. Because we all know if the coach had the nerve to say that to the media about Shedeur Sanders, it would have been a whole media blitz. See, the sword, it's sharp on both sides. Coach Prime said it best. It's about that light. It show you, that spotlight show your blemishes as well as your successes. Shedeur Sanders, if his coach ever leaked that out, intentionally or not, saying, hey, Shedeur, when I try to talk to him, he don't listen. He's talking to everybody else. He's done it. But, he's able to get the play call. They would have called him all kinds of arrogant. They would have called him all kinds of prima donna, hard to deal with. They would have called him all kinds of names and said he's not NFL ready. He's just this, he's that. You name it, they would have said it about him. So imagine that. He can do nothing without somebody trying to tweak even the smallest thing and make it a big deal. He can do that. But at the same time, Cam Ward can do it, and he can not listen to his coach, and it's seen as a positive. And that's not a knock on him, but it could be a knock on him. But they say he's still performing, but let him not perform. They can say, well, look at that. But it's just amazing how they can put the attention on certain people and put certain measurements on certain people and not put it on other people the same way. That's amazing to me. Am I wrong? I know I'm not wrong. Because that's the thing that allows Shedeur to have to meet a certain standard when he go in the meeting. But you watch other people go in their meetings and the coach hand pick and hand select and give them and basically give them the answers. We've seen that with New York. We've seen certain standards about, Shedeur do this and do that, but other people did it. He wear flashy clothes and he wear jewelry, but other people did it. You've seen it on draft day. And it's like, it's all okay and fun and games. Why must you make a big deal with Shedeur? Why? Again, these other players are black. Got to get to the point where you start shooting and targeting at the right thing. Because if you don't, it's going to go on and on. Because you're not really acknowledging what is the real issue. You don't like somebody. Let's look at everyday life. When you don't like somebody, everything they do is wrong. Everything they do irritates. I don't care if it's a relationship, that is irritating. You don't like somebody at your job, none of their jokes funny. Everything they do, they walk in the room, your nose squint up. That's what happens. Hypocrisy at its best. People do it in everything, and I always say even beyond sports. Everything we talk about beyond sports, you can figure about now. Because if you can hold a standard to somebody that you don't like, and somebody you do like do the same thing and worse, and you don't even flinch, that's something wrong with you. Forget them. Something wrong with you. You make a big deal that this person did something that you didn't like, but another person do it and you love it, or you ain't got nothing to say. Especially when you make a big deal about it. Shedeur is just a mirror, just a reflection for some people, because some people don't want to see Shedeur get mistreated, but they mistreat people all day the same way. They just dog people out and put dirt all on their name just because they feel like they don't like them. They lie on them. They hope other people lie on them. They support lies. This is not inspiration, motivation, but we talked about this before there. That's the craziness. And it's just blatant. And it's only blatant to the people who ain't sold to like or dislike on that level. It's only blatant when you look at a person who's able to be fair. Because a person who's not, they don't care. They don't care how big of a lie it is. They down with it. It's a lie. And it's unfair how they're dealing with Shedeur. That his personality is so bad when he's doing the same thing everybody else doing. He like the same stuff as these kids, what they say the kids do. He act like them. But they make him the worst person in the world. And it's problematic. You don't do nobody like that because you don't want to be done like that. I ain't saying everything he do is right. But when you make it that everybody else is either so right and he's so wrong, even when they're doing the same thing, that's a little weird to me. I don't trust a person like that. When you can make things up about a person. But it don't apply to the other people who do far worse. Shedeur has no background issues. I know they would love him to have background issues. He has no real anything that you really can leverage on him like that. Yet, the people who do, they don't get the same kind of scrutiny. Here comes the rain. I was just wondering about that, y'all. Have y'all noticed that? Like, comment, share, subscribe, as Greg said it. I want to see y'all in the comments on this one. What do you think about that? Like, really, what's the real reason? I know the haters gonna show up and say, Shedeur, you know, he did this, oh, who ain't doing it? He doing something nobody else is doing. Is that what we saying? I really want to hear y'all on this. Share this. We got to have a dialogue about this because this thing is just bizarre. It's been bizarre way too long. We looked over it too long. We pointed at 100 other different things. What is it really? You gonna call it race? Better back it up because, I mean, these other kids same race, it ain't happening to them the same way. So what is it really? Really. Back your stuff up. Because this thing is getting good and old. It's getting old. And it's like, it's time to deal with this. I'm Greg said, like I said, y'all have a good one.